Viktor Gyökeres has officially passed his Arsenal medical and he has signed his Arsenal contract. He's officially an Arsenal player. Viktor Gyökeres is officially a Ghana, as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, and the announcement could come as early as tonight. Viktor Gyökeres has just signed his contract as a new Arsenal player, all sealed after medical test done today. Official statement to follow next. And number 14 confirmed. Oh, look at that picture there, man. Absolutely fantastic, man. We finally have a striker, guys. We have a new number 14 at Arsenal. The striker we've been waiting for such a long time. The striker we've desired for such a long time. He is finally joining Arsenal. He definitely deserves to get that number. He deserves to be joining us. The way he's fought for this move, absolutely fantastic. There's no player that I love as much as a player who fights to join Arsenal, and this player's done that. He's gone over fighting, man. He's done everything to be able to join Arsenal, and we finally have the deal done, man. And we don't have to talk about Sporting anymore. We don't have to talk about their president anymore. We don't have to talk about any of that anymore. The deal is done. Everything is signed. The medical is passed. Now we just wait for the announcement, and we wait for his debut as well. Now we can actually sit on the table with these other teams. All these other years, Man City mentioned Haaland. I can do anything. I can say anything. We don't have anyone like that. Newcastle mentioned Isaac. We can't say anything. We have to keep quiet as well. Aston Villa mentioned Watkins. We can't say anything. Even Brentford mentioned, Visa. Even Brighton mentioned Welbeck. We can't sit on the same table with any of those guys. But now though, we have one of the best strikers in the world as an Arsenal player. I cannot wait for him to get started, man. His numbers are absolutely insane. I cannot wait for him to get started, man. 95 goals and 28 assists. Actually, 97 goals and 28 assists in 2 seasons. That is almost 130 goal contributions in 2 seasons. I cannot wait, man. Even a quarter of that is enough for us. I just want 20 plus Premier League goals. That's all I want. That's all I want. It's been so long since we've been able to get that. We had players like Ian Wright. We had players like Thierry Henry. We had players like Van Persie. We had players like Aubameyang who could get you 20 plus goals. But it's been a long time. We've not had a striker like that since Aubameyang left. No one has really been able to get to those kind of numbers. And now with Viktor Gyökeres, it will be different. Now it will be very different. And making his debut against Tottenham and then against Man United in the official debut, I cannot wait to see what how it goes down, man. I cannot wait, man. This has now been confirmed. Now you wait for the official announcement from Arsenal themselves. They've had to do it very, very quickly. I thought maybe they would wait until Monday because I don't think they're going to announce it on the same day we play a game, which is tomorrow against Newcastle. But even the excitement for that game, it goes high like this, not just for the fans, for the players as well. You saw how Lewis Skelly was celebrating this move. You saw Declan Rice liking every single post about Gyökeres joining Arsenal. Max Dauman, talking about Gyökeres and, sharing stuff on his story about Gyökeres. Josh Nichols as well. All these guys, they're absolutely excited about Gyökeres joining Arsenal. And I'm imagining it's going to be the same with Odegaard, with players like Saka. Saka have had to depend on every single season. He now has someone to pass the ball to. Now, maybe they don't even have to take all the penalties, him and Odegaard. Now they have someone who's, scored 17 out of 17 penalties or something crazy like that. We have someone to, score the goals fast. Those crosses we were putting in against AC Milan from Havertz, from Martinelli, from Saka, from Odegaard, from Nonay, there was no one to finish them. Now we're going to have a little striker who scored close to 100 goals in 2 seasons. A striker who wants to play for Arsenal. A striker who's been in England before, so he has something to prove. He played for Brighton before. He never got to play in the Premier League for them, but he was there for like 4 years, and then he moved to Coventry. He played for Coventry in the Championship. He actually led them to the playoff final. They almost promoted to the Premier League before losing to Luton that season. This is a player who's been in England before, so it's not new to him. He's played against these teams. He's been in this environment. He's been in this, he's been in this country. He's been in England, and he's performed for Coventry before, so he's used to the physicality. He's used to the weather. He's used to the food. He's not going to need too much adapting, apart from adapting to the Arsenal players and the rest of it. Players like Zubimendi, how are they feeling? They are probably promising, we need to win something. Come to Arsenal. You're the missing piece. You're going to add a couple of more players and you're going to get over the line. And they're seeing players like Gyökeres and potentially Eze coming through the door as well. I cannot wait, man. That welcome to Arsenal is going to hit different. Those official pictures from Arsenal for Viktor Gyökeres. I cannot wait, man. Shout out to Viktor Gyökeres. Shout out to his agent as well. They've pushed for this move, and we finally have a striker and a new number 14. A new number 14 is in town. I cannot wait, man. That fast game. I've never really looked forward to a friendly match this much. I'm looking forward to that Tottenham match so much, man. So much. He's finally going to be an Arsenal player. Now, he's not the only one who's probably going to be an Arsenal player. There's also news on this. Eberechi Eze, Fabrizio says that Eberechi Eze to Arsenal is one to keep a close eye in the coming weeks. The player is very keen on joining Arsenal, man. We've been flooded with good news this July. I don't think we've had a better transfer window than this. Even if you go back to when we signed players like Ozil, that's like on deadline day. I don't think we've had a good July like this one. Signing Declan Rice was really good, but now we're signing a striker that we need, and we've signed other players on top of that as well. New contracts. We're being linked to Eze. We might actually have a transfer window where we end up signing 7 or 8 players in one transfer window, and also players who are leaving who we didn't expect to leave. Players like, Tom Yasu, didn't expect him to leave. We might end up selling players like Nelson for good fees. And there's another one as well. Gabriel Jesus, out of nowhere, it's looking very likely that Gabriel Jesus could be leaving Arsenal. According to reports, again, they say Gabriel Jesus could leave Arsenal this summer. Arsenal value him at 30 million euros. So that could also happen. We are going to be very, very busy this transfer window. It's not the end, obviously. We need to sort out a couple of new contracts for Saliba and Saka. Trossard's new contract as well, need to sort it out and decide if they're going to keep him or move him on. And then there's other stuff like other players like Karl Hein and other deals to do, like Eze, obviously. And if you can get any other player after that, are we going to keep Zinchenko and all that? I cannot wait, man. This has completely switched the mood ahead of the Premier League. Now we have other things to look forward to, So the men in midfield, Nogard in midfield. How is Madueke going to fit in at Arsenal? How is Gyökeres going to fit in at Arsenal? How is Eze going to fit in at Arsenal? We've signed a lot of defenders and goalkeepers and midfielders. They're usually good signings. It's not a signing that would excite you, like, oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to seeing this goalkeeper's debut. Not really. But when you sign a striker, which we haven't in a long time, it excites you. You feel like, oh, this celebration, when are we going to see it? How's the first goal going to be scored? Who's going to assist his first goal at Arsenal? I'm looking forward to all of that, man. Players like Saliba probably rejoice in this as well. They're going to be in the same team with Viktor Gyökeres. And announcement very, very soon. You also don't have to wait for the announcement for too long. Usually you have to wait for the announcement from Arsenal for another week or something. But this time around, no, we are going to get the announcement very soon, confirmation very soon. Viktor Gyökeres will be an Arsenal player. How excited are you guys? How much are you looking forward to it? He's probably going to be in the stadium tomorrow. Actually, wait, because he's in England and the traveling is like 13, 14 hours. I mean, he might make it. He's not going to play against Newcastle, but he might be in the stadium for that game. He might be, shown to the fans in the stadium and to the rest of the players. He might be announced in that game, but in terms of him playing, he's not going to feature in that game. He's going to make his debut against Tottenham and then his official debut against Man United on August 17th, which is Thierry Henry's birthday. Crazy. Whoever is writing this script is absolutely fantastic. I cannot. And shout out to Bata as well. We didn't end up paying whatever Sporting wanted. You ended up getting the add-ons that we wanted in terms of goals and all that, and not really just games. Absolutely excited. So welcome to us. So Gyökeres, very, very soon. You're going to go live for that one as soon as it is announced. So it's today. So if it's late, make sure to stay up and let's wait to celebrate this Gyökeres deal. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.